Yo, welcome to day 311 from in my journey from 0 to 1 million. Just gonna record with phone because I cannot be bothered. Right now it's 4 a.m. I just finished like a boatload of fucking work to do. I'll show you guys a precious one in right now. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's going on right now in the business. I haven't updated you guys for the last like forever, but I'm currently scaling around like 2 to around 3k days right now. It just depends on when the subscriptions are hitting. Although that like 2 and 3k days sounds very good on the face level, that is around I have been around like 0.89 to like 0.9 new customer ROAS, and our break-even ROAS for new customer is around 1.36 some shit. So right now we're acquiring customer at a negative. I think I've told you guys this for like forever. And currently, the main shit that is currently going on is that every single new creative that I put into the ad account is, number one, isn't spending, or number two, is spending a little bit, but I just cannot get it to overtake the current top spender, if that makes sense. And the top spender have been there since like the 9th of September, so that top spender have been spending for like forever. And right now, because the top spender is still doing like all the prospecting and shit, but because we're reaching into like a very like a way colder audience, so the sophistication level is just getting higher and higher and higher, and without any edits on that, that ad is going to die out very, very soon. So I personally know from firsthand from experience how ads can die very quickly. Some ad will scale you for like a long time, obviously with like iterations and all the shit like that. Like, let's say for example, if you got a winning ad, you can sort of spits out like 100 fucking variations of it, whereas like you can change the hook, you can change the first 3 seconds of the visual hook type shit. You can mash up an element of this winning ad versus a different hook that you fucking like, versus like a different hook. There's a lot of shit you can do with just one winning ad and one winning concept, and from that you can spit out like hundreds and hundreds of like iterations of that. So, and that's how I found my last winning ad, if you can call it. But now, since nothing have been taking overspend as crazy as the other one, my job now is just basically to need to find a new winner. But the thing with everything right now is that I think one of the things I'm struggling with is just overall thinking about what to work on, what things do we prioritize, what exactly is our bottleneck, and how we can solve that bottleneck. And currently the number one bottleneck in the business is always ads. Like, it's just what it is. And currently with my team, I currently have one editor and one VA. The VA is doing alright. The VA is my friend, so he's managing like all the email side and all the creative side, whereas like we product seed to get like custom content and shit like that. And the editor, now the editor is currently doing 1-3-2-2s per one concept per day, sometimes 2, but I usually just get him to do 1, and that's 1 concept, 3 hooks, so 3 different hooks. It can be just custom It can be custom voiceover ad, or just like different text hook and shit like that. Or maybe if we need to change the visual, I would let him to do that. And for the last 2 months, I don't think he has hit a single winning ad for me. And I'm at the point where it's like, I'm not exactly sure if it's my script, or is it the editor? Is it the editing that is shit, or is it my brief that is shit? Like, I do not know exactly what is going on. So it's very hard to sort of like double check. So what I did was, I took one of the script that I wrote for him. I edited that myself, and that is currently performing better than the editor's edit type shit. So that just basically looking into like proves the point of like my hypothesis, whereas like if I need to do better on the briefing itself, what visuals exactly do I want at a certain b-roll, like, because from what I've heard from other people, b-roll selections would be one of the most, if not the most important skill when editing an ad. And obviously there's other shit that comes into place, as the right transitions, the right sound effects, the right whoosh, the right fucking thing. Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that, like, because as direct response marketer, every single part of our ad composed of 3 different elements. Element number 1 would be the visual, element number 2 would be the voice, and element number 3 would be the sound effects. The sound effects doesn't affect as much, and the other 2 would be the visual and the voiceover. Now I've done the part where I've edited my own shit, so I know exactly what I'm looking for. So I edited the whole shit like that, and that's the main thing. Whereas like it's very hard to sort of like dictate where if my script is just shit, or if he's a good. So that's the hard part I'm dealing with right now. But yeah, so I'm hiring another editor right now. Just going to wait and see if there's anyone. I've put a job post on X, so we'll have some like shit going through like soon, I guess. What else? Yeah, and Q4 is here, guys. Q4 is here. It's very, very weird in terms of being where I am now. Around 4 months ago, I did not have shit, and right now I'm currently doing around 2 to 3k days, and I still feel like shit. Like, not being able to be where I wanted to be right now, it's very hard. But comparing myself now versus where I was before, it is a blessing in itself. But at the same time, when I see people in Evolve, when I see people in Subi Commerce that are hitting like fucking 10, 20k days, literally within like the first fucking few days or few weeks of running the ads. And I've seen a guy that scaled his brand from 1.5k day to $130,000 per day in one single month. And I just thought to myself, like, how the fuck do they do that? And how can I replicate that success to myself? And literally there's just only one thing. It would be just input with intent. And I'm not sure if I'm doing enough. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. And I just need to figure that out. Like, I just need to figure it out. Like, I've spent fucking, I don't know how many fucking courses at this point. I've spent second month on Evolve. I've spent fucking $1,000 on Zacharias, and I think that it just comes down to just execution and even being involved and even being in fucking like high level courses, as people say, all that matters is that you actually extract the learnings from those informations that you got access to, and actually fucking executing, which I'm executing around like fucking 10-15% or some shit like that. So I guess that just answers my questions on how can just get better. It's just that just better executions. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, it's just a rant for me right now, like really, but yeah. But I'll see you guys soon.